Emulation has gotten so good now that you can play your PS2 games on your phone. Yes, not even just PS2. You can play Nintendo Switch. That's a little gray area. You can play GameCube games. You can play PS1, PS2, some of PS3, but a majority of retro consoles or retro consoles that are now considered retro, you can play on your phone. You need a couple of things to be able to pull this off. You need a telescopic controller, and you also need a powerful gaming phone. Not gaming, it doesn't have to be gaming. You can use any phone. For me, it was the PS2 that I grew up on, so it's pretty exciting to be able to have the opportunity and live in a reality that we can play PS2 on our phones, basically. Now, PS2 might not be the strongest compared to the Switch or even some other consoles, but it goes to show you that you have so much tech, it's progressed so much that now you're able to have all these consoles in a single device. A device that you can put in your pocket. You can put in your pocket. This is a small pocket, but you can put in this. Not even that, you can have these devices take photos and do normal phone things. Call people, message people, you get the idea. I'm sure most people didn't know about this because I asked my brother-in-law and he was pretty surprised as well. He's a little bit older than me, so he's not into tech as much as I am, but he was pretty shocked to see like me playing PS2, me playing God of War on my phone. You can see me playing Cuphead, you can see me playing all these games at a higher frame rate as well. It's not even that these games are running slow or look weird or it doesn't look right, whatever it might be the case. But these games look genuinely better than they looked when you were playing on the PS2 or whatever the games you're playing on, because these are emulated basically. All of these games are emulated. So you have the ability to raise up the resolution much higher than the original game's resolution. I use the GameSir GA Plus controller because my phone, I had a problem that I needed to take off the case for my phone. As you can see, I used the backbone original. I did some weird stuff, you should forget about that. But I used the backbone, and for my phone, it was weird because I had to take the case off, and it was like wobbly because the camera is so big. But when I got the GA Plus, I had the ability to keep the case on and play with the case on. This controller it has everything basically. It's basically better than PS5 controller DualSense. Technically speaking, you're missing out on the triggers and the haptic feedback, but it has the Hall effects triggers and Hall effects sticks, so you're not gonna have to worry about having stick drift. And it was cheaper, and it was like quite a bit cheaper. I got it for like 50 on eBay. This setup so my setup is that controller, GA Plus controller, the OnePlus 13, and I also use a front end for the emulators that I use. So it basically makes everything look pretty. It makes everything look sleek and stylish, and you can even customize it to great depth. The software I use for emulating and having all the games at one launcher it's the Emulation Station Desktop Edition. So it is a paid app. You have to pay like $6 for it, but in my opinion it's totally worth it because all the other ones that I've used, the free ones, they were really bad, or they were really complicated, or they didn't have enough options for customization as this one. So I preferred this one. You don't have to use this. If you like, you can just boot your games from your normal emulation app, but for me, I like a little bit more aesthetic. It looks pleasing. When you put it on, it literally feels like a console. You literally have a console in your pocket. I don't have to worry about going down in my basement to play my PC. I can just be upstairs in my room, hook up a controller, and then I'm ready to play God of War 2. I'm ready to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I'm ready to play Cuphead. I played Legend of Zelda on my phone. Everything. Now, mind you, some higher games are going to take more power and performance than the casual games, but still, you're getting at minimum if you push your phone or your device, you're getting 60 in some games and then 30 in some games. I got Legend of Zelda running at 30 FPS and it was 720, so it was like dock mode, but phone is small enough that you don't even notice the resolution being bad. I played Mario Odyssey on 60 FPS. full like stable 60. Now mind you, the shaders are gonna compile, you're gonna feel a little bit of stuttering, but other than that, solid 60 all the way through. And I've been able to get back on my backlog. I have a ton of games on my backlog, so I've been able to get back on my backlog pretty easily with this. You know, most people nowadays, they don't want to have the hassle to go through some stuff, or having the hassle to turn on things and then move settings around, blah blah blah. It's just too much hassle. All right, nobody want to do that. People just want to. That's why people have an appeal for console games. You can just press the PS button, PlayStation loads up. Press the Xbox button, Xbox opens up, boots up. You press X and then A, and then you're in a game. That's it. Most people just want to have that. Don't even want to think about doing all the other settings and stuff. And you're able to do this. Mind you, some things for setting up, it will take you time, will take you things to tinker around with, but once you're done, it's just smooth sailing from there. So once the setup is done, you're gonna be playing games left and right. Alright? You're gonna be playing games when you're sitting on the toilet. Yeah, I've done that. With this setup, you can also do, if your phone is strong and powerful enough and you have a really good Wi-Fi, you can also do cloud gaming. Now, I might make a video about this, but there's a thing called Apollo and Moonlight. That's what I use. And you're able to play your PC games if you're in the same house, and if you're in the same router or Wi-Fi, you can play the same games on your PC and stream share them. And it's gonna be better than, let's say, Steam's own developed cloud gaming or streaming. I've been playing games like that too. So you have, nowadays you literally have a console in your pocket. You got small PCs coming out now. You have small consoles coming out now. Now phone is like compact. You don't have to think about putting in a different thing or purse or whatever. You can just put it in your pocket, forget about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope people, my main goal was getting this information out to other people, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that don't know about this and would like to play some games on their phones, but rather than those slops that you play on your freaking mobile phone, right? So go out there and then play some more emulated games. I might be doing a video about how to do how to set up the emulator. I might make a video about how to set up this emulators. So if you like, give it a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. All right, better give this video a thumbs up. I'm watching you. And like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon, and then I'll be seeing you guys in the next video, whatever it might be. Take care, guys. Bye bye.